Good day. This 139th day, Meaningful Moments, 365 days. So today, I was taking time in between different activities and sort of just feeling out what felt in the moment to be strong in wanting to share. And one of the things that I realized was that over the last few days, there has been an integration of information, and this is happening for all of us, and certainly I'm sure it's nothing new to you. We're continually being asked to change, adapt, transform so many different pieces as this time that we're living in is really calling us to do. And what came to me that felt really meaningful was about these last couple of days and opening up to just different information and it being presented in different ways, but a lot of times it's the same information and how that influences us. And these days, we think about influencers and how they work, in this world. We even have, in the last couple of decades, social media and people that have made their way in living just by being an influencer. And I was on a call this morning with a dear friend, and we were just talking about, history and the stories that we've heard. And one of the things that I mentioned with regards to that is how we can hear these stories and we kind of stand in awe of how a whole people, as in a civilization, could be swayed one way or the other about a subject, whether it was a ruler, whether it was a condition, and it would go both different ways, and how people would be susceptible or even inclined in almost what seems to be hypnotic to do that thing which was the majority thought at that moment, whether it was for something positive or destructive, yet it was moving in an energy and in a momentum, and all because they were influenced one way or the other. So it came to me in my own life and experience through hearing, different subjects and then people getting behind that idea or thought and thinking, and we seem to pay a lot of credence, whether it's 10 people doing it, a group doing it, thousands of people doing it, something goes viral and everyone's doing it or talking about it. And it's just so interesting what that phenomena is and what does it really mean to you. The question for me was, how and what does this mean for me? That question then, to have any kind of true sustenance and support and strength must be met and founded by who and what am I? And in answering that question, then we have a better understanding of how this is influencing me, or why is it influencing me. And it's such an important question to ask, because in these times right now, there may be any one subject that becomes trending, so to speak, whether it's in the news or somewhere else, and all of a sudden there's this influx and momentum of this energy with what we perceive as a majority. But is it? I think the deeper question to ask is, how is this influencing me? And what does it mean in my life? Because, we can all be presented the same information, but depending on wherever we are in our consciousness, not just in this lifetime, but in this moment, is how we're going to be able to perceive and interpret that. And then what we do with it. So, thoughts today about what it is that influences me. And that's the meaningful moment. Perhaps each and every time. Blessings upon your day, friends.